It's really crazy how time flies, and I've been living in Switzerland for 1 year. It seems to me like it was yesterday, but at the same time, I've experienced so much, and I would love to share how I feel about it, what I've learned, what I like about Switzerland, maybe some things that I miss from Germany. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to your comments, likes, and also if you subscribe, why not? It's helping me a lot. And thanks a lot to my patrons and Ko-Fi supporters. If you're ready, let's get started. I didn't think I would move to a new country. Actually, it was quite spontaneous, and I am very happy with the decision so far, and I would love to stay here. I am not thinking about moving back to Germany or moving somewhere else right now, but it could also, happen that I spontaneously move somewhere else. But I don't think I will, to be honest, because I feel very, very comfortable here. I really like it. The thing I love the most about Switzerland is how green it is. Also, of course, you need to choose where you live. But where I live, it's super green, and I have a forest almost next to my house. I'm not far away from Bern, so I get to have both. And, I really love nature, so it's very important to me to have this connection with nature. I did live also in a town in Munich, like close to Munich, but I felt like the connections to the city were not that good. So I did feel, okay, like I'm in nature, but I'm missing out a lot. And I don't feel this here. I feel like I have everything. So nature, and whenever I want to socialize, it's not that far away. So I get to do both. And that's something that I really like about my new life here. One thing that was exciting that wasn't necessarily because of Switzerland, I think it would be exciting anywhere you move to. I felt a little bit stuck in Munich. I had lived there for 6 years. So nothing was new. It was kind of boring. There weren't a lot of things to do. When I think about it, I just didn't do them. And when you move to a new place, you're more like in this mood of like, I'm going to explore, I'm going to be there, I go there, I'm going to do that, blah, blah, blah. So you're more like open to doing new stuff. And so I got to travel a lot around Switzerland. I had a lot of friends visiting me, especially in the summer. We were swimming in the Aare, so in the river, and it was exciting. And I don't know, like sometimes we tell ourselves things like, well, I'm too old to move to a new place or things like that, and it's a little bit absurd. Like you're not too old as long as you're, I don't know, healthy enough to do it. It just made me more adventurous and more looking forward to discovering new places, and it has been very exciting in that regard. Of course, when people think about Switzerland, I think I've talked about it, there's the money part. Of course, you can also earn more here, but everything's more expensive, so it's a matter of getting used to that. And there are a lot of interesting offers here also. There's like museum night, things like that. So you can also ride a bike, it's not for free, but it's very cheap. So there's like this biking system. So, and you can ride your bike a lot. So I don't know, there are many things that I like about life here. And of course, linguistically, it's very interesting for me because it's, the Bern region is, half German, half French. So you hear French a lot, and you also, of course, hear lots of Swiss German. So that's exciting for me. I know not everyone would feel that way about that. And I've taken now 3 Swiss German courses. I understand it quite well, not always, but it's improved a lot. I don't necessarily speak it. Ich rede ein bisschen Berndeutsch, aber nicht viel. Ich kann ein bisschen reden, aber nicht so viel. So I can talk a little bit, but not so much. and I'm not stressed about it. I know that I will learn it over time. It will take time, and I might take another course, or I might look for a tandem. but I'm not really stressed about it. I'm not in a rush to learn it. I'm learning it like a little bit every day, I guess, or every week, and I'm very chill about it. But I'm interested, definitely. I don't want people changing the language for me and stuff like that. But it's not stressed about it. No, maybe because I don't really need it for my job right now, so I'm not that stressed about it. But it's exciting. It's something different. As you can imagine, also maybe I was eating lots of fondues. Yeah, and it's something I like. So I'm trying to also taste some of the, I don't know, special dishes here and stuff like that, and it's cool. Yeah, I also feel that there's, like, for me personally, there's a very good flight connection here. I mean, not directly from Bern, but you can fly from Zurich, from Basel, from Geneva. So it's like I'm very well connected to my family back home in Barcelona. So I've flown a couple of times. This is an important topic to me, for instance, or going back to Germany by car is not that far away either. So I feel like I have everything that I personally need, and I'm very happy about it. I think the only thing where I've struggled a bit, or I struggled a bit at the beginning, because I was getting lots of visits from friends and I also work from home. So there wasn't many occasions for me to meet people. And I guess because so many friends were visiting, I was not really putting that much of an effort. Like I would go on a special, activity maybe once a month, but this is not really enough if you want to meet new people, because it might take longer, right? So this was the one thing that took a bit longer than I anticipated. I think when you're at the university, it's a lot easier to meet new people, or if you're starting a new job, maybe you're meeting people from work. But as I'm working remote, so I need to really put myself out there and specifically go search for people. And yeah, I feel like it was harder than I thought. And also the other thing that was very difficult was, well, not difficult, but a little bit of a pain, was the whole paperwork. There was lots of paperwork to take into account, and there are new things to learn, like small things also, but you need to learn them. I don't know, people pay a lot with twins, for instance, here. Like, it's a small thing, but you need to put in the time. Like, I don't know, I've been using other services which are not twins in other countries, right? Like things like that are different, and you get used to the different supermarkets and the different things. And especially regarding the prices at the beginning, it was quite shocking to go grab a coffee somewhere and it would cost maybe like seven francs. Things like that are quite shocking. Or going to a restaurant, we went for a pizza once and it was like 90 francs, and I'm like, wow, okay. So it's a little bit shocking at the beginning, and I guess you get used to it, or you eat out a little bit less. I just feel, I don't know, I don't feel it's worth it to pay so much for a pizza, but maybe I just need to get used to the prices here. So it was not just one pizza, there were drinks and 2 pizzas, but still it was a little bit shocking. And so things like that. So I guess the most difficult part was the meeting people part, and I'm working on it and it's going well, but it just took me longer than I thought it would. And I think that's all, but I'm looking forward to your questions. Maybe I forgot some important topics. And please leave me a comment down below. I will be doing a live session for my 4-year anniversary of the YouTube channel soon. And maybe you have some questions related to my new life in Switzerland. I'll be happy to answer them if they're not too, I don't know, private. So so please leave me a comment down below, leave me a like, and please subscribe. And thanks a lot to my patrons and Ko-Fi supporters, and hope to see you guys very soon. Have a nice day. Bye!